The dishwashing lady fished a $999 million pearl necklace out of the dirty sink. She quickly stuffed it into her pocket and sneaked into the restroom. There, she transformed an unused baby changing table into a workbench. What no one knew was that this lady was actually a top-tier jeweler. She had to disassemble the necklace into 8 different pieces of jewelry in a short amount of time. The necklace had just been stolen from a famous actress's neck. Meanwhile, security had noticed the necklace was missing. They quickly locked down the entire venue, and dozens of security guards began a thorough search. One of them had already made it to the kitchen and was getting closer to the restroom. Taking advantage of the guard's distraction,
Found it!
the good news quickly caught everyone's attention. The crisis was averted. By this time, the lady had already dismantled the pearl necklace and handed over the pieces to her accomplices. By the end of the night, no one noticed that there were a few extra people at the party. These women casually wore the newly formed earrings, bracelets, and chokers, walking out of the venue without raising suspicion. Back at home, the thieves were celebrating and singing. But what they didn't expect was a surprise visit from the actress. It turned out that she had already figured out their plan and had been playing along with it, steering things in her favor. She also wanted a piece of the pie. At the same time, the jewelry company discovered the pearl necklace was missing and hired the best investigators in the world. The women were now in a panic. Were they going to jail? But as the saying goes, the higher the level, the smarter the trick. Mary had already found a scapegoat. That night, she secretly slipped the biggest diamond into the suit of the actress's boyfriend, her ex. He had betrayed Mary before, causing her to serve 5 years in prison. During her time in jail, Mary had been plotting this heist. This was her revenge on the scumbag. With the actress's help, Mary sent the investigators proof of her ex's involvement in stealing the pearls and even transferred part of the stolen money into his account, solidifying his guilt. That evening, the women gathered to celebrate, when the actress suddenly asked, if we use some of the stolen money to get revenge on the scumbag, how can everyone still get $100 million? Mary smiled and replied, why settle for just a necklace when we can steal more? They had already guessed that once the necklace was reported missing, the venue would be locked down. So, before the operation, Emma had sneaked into the jewelry display during the lockdown, replaced the entire display with counterfeit gems, and used a children's submarine to collect all the jewelry. They then casually slipped out through the kitchen. These jewels alone were worth enough for each of them to get $100 million. This was the true mastery of a thief.